Hello everyone, welcome to Math Pals. You're watching Math with Anila. Today let's see how to find the arithmetic mean by step deviation method. The formula to find the arithmetic mean is equal to a plus sigma ft by sigma f into I. And yesterday we have seen a is the assumed mean, and here we have a new term, that is t. What is t? T is x minus a by I, and where I is the size of the class interval. That means the upper limit minus lower limit. Whenever we have a class interval, we know what is upper limit as well as the lower limit. The difference between those two will give you I, that is the size of the class interval. If you have all these data, you can find the arithmetic mean for the given data. Let's consider a question. The class interval is given as 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and 70 to 80. And the frequency is also given. And previously we were having one column less. For this we need one extra column, that is t is x minus a by I and ft also. Now let's see how to find it. First we have to find the mid-x, since this is given in the class interval form. Let's see what is the mid-x. 20 plus 30 by 2, 50 by 2, 25 is the first x value. The next one will be 30 plus 40, 70 by 2, that is 35, and the next is 45, then 55, 65 and 75. These are the mid-x values we are getting. Now t we have to find. What is t? T is x minus a by I. We know what is the x value here, and now we have to find the assumed mean. Consider any one middle data as the x value. So let's consider 45 as the a here in this case. So a is equal to 45. So when you are finding out t here, that will be x minus x is here. What is x value here? It is 25. 25 minus 45 divided by 45 divided by the size of the class interval. Let's see what's the size of the class interval. Here 20 and 30. What's the difference between the upper limit and the lower limit? 30 minus 20 is 10. Therefore what you can say, I is equal to 10 in this particular case. So we have to divide it by 10. So what will you get? 25 minus 45 is 20. It is minus 20 because the greater number is 45 and the sign is negative. So minus 20 divided by 10 is equal to minus 2. In the same way, in the second case, it is 35 minus 45. 35 minus 45 divided by 10. So the difference is minus 10. Minus 10 by 10 is minus 1. The next case, 45 minus 45 is 0. So you will get this value as 0. Now here 55 minus 45 divided by 10, that is equal to 1, because the difference is 10. 10 by 10 is 1. Here it is 65 minus 45 by 10, that is 2. 20 by 10 is 2. Then the last one is 75 minus 45 by 10. So here you will be getting 30. 30 by 10 is equal to 3. This is what the t values you are getting. Next we have to find out what is ft. Ft means f into t you need to multiply. So 10 into minus 2 is minus 20. Minus 1 into 6 is minus 6. 0 into 8 is 0. 1 into 12 is 12. 2 into 5 is 10. 3 into 9 is 27. Now you need to add all these values. Here minus 20 and minus 6 becomes minus 26. And here when you are adding, this will become 20, 30, 40, 47 plus 2, 49 you will get. Now find the difference between these two, 26 and 49. You will get this as 23. Here I have already totaled the frequency, that is 50. When you are adding all these frequency, you are getting this as 50. Write up all the details here. We know what is A. A is equal to, let me write it here. A is equal to 45. Sigma ft is equal to 23. Then I is equal to 10 and sigma f is equal to 50. Substitute all these in the equation. You will get the mean as x bar is equal to 45 plus sigma ft is 23. 23 divided by 50 into I. I is 10. Let's simplify this. You will get this as, that's equal to 45 plus 23 by 5 is 4.6. So your mean will be 49.6. This is how you can find the arithmetic mean by using the step deviation method. Let's consider one more example. So the class interval is given 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100, and the frequencies are given. Let's solve this also in the step deviation method. You know the formula, mean is equal to a plus sigma ft by sigma f into I. Let's find each term here. First step is to find the mid value of the class interval. 30 to 40 is 70, 70 by 2 is 35 is the first x value, and the next one is 40 to 50, it is 45, then the next is 55, 65, 75, 85 and 95. These are the x values what you are getting. Now let's find x minus a by I, that is the we have to find the size of the class interval first. So I is equal to upper limit is 40 minus lower limit is 30. 40 minus 30 is 10. 10 is the size of the class interval. So what you have to do is first you have to consider the assumed mean. You can consider any one value. Let us consider 65 as the assumed mean. A is equal to 65. Assumed mean is equal to 65. Now find the t value here. 35 minus 65, that is minus 35 by 10 is minus 3 here, and 45 minus 65 is minus 20, minus 20 by 10 is minus 2, and 55 minus 65 is minus 10, minus 10 by 10 is minus 1, and this will be 0, and 75 minus 65, 10, 10 by 10 is 1, here it will be 2 because the difference is 20, 20 by 10 is 2, and this will be 30, 30 by 10 is 3. This is how you get the t values. Now we have to multiply f into t. 10 into minus 3 is minus 30. 12 into minus 2 is minus 24. Minus 1 into 14 is minus 14. 0. This will be 9. 9 ones are 9. 7 twos are 14. 3 6 are 18. So this is how the ft values you are getting. Now as usual we have to add this all ft values and find out the sigma ft. Here the total frequency is 70. Now here first let's see what is this negative numbers together. 54, 64, 68 is the total. It is minus 68 since it's a negative numbers. Here when you are totaling you will get this as 32, 32 plus 9, 41. Now find out the difference between these two, 68 and 41. 27 is your difference, and that will be minus 27 since the greater number is negative. 68 minus 41. Now let's substitute these values in the given equation. So we have I is equal to 10, A is 65. Now sigma f is equal to 70 and sigma ft is equal to minus 27. So according to the formula, x bar is equal to a plus 65 plus sigma ft is minus 27 by 70 into 10. 0 0 cancels. 65 27 by 7. You will get this as 65 minus 27 by 7 is 3.857, etc. It keeps going. So we'll just write it as 65 minus 3.86. When you subtract these two values, you will get this as 61.14. This is what the arithmetic mean you are obtaining for this given data. Now this question is for you. You'll have to solve it and let me know the answer. You have to solve this particular question in 3 different methods. That is in the direct method. Second one, shortcut method. And the third one that we have studied today, that's a step deviation method. And you can compare the answers. You will get all the 3 with the same answer. Thank you.